What's up everyone, it's Gunnerboy here, and we are in RPG Maker MV. This is the newest RPG Maker, and I was going to do a tutorial series on RPG Maker VX Ace, which I still might do, but well, I did do some videos, but then I picked this up, and so I decided to do some on this, because, I like it. So yes, this is the newest version of RPG Maker MV. It has many changes, like instead of Ruby for the scripting language, you can use JavaScript. And there's a new plugin manager which works really good, and yeah, just a whole bunch of other stuff, like you can zoom in, which you never could do before. You could only zoom out. And yeah, so what we're going to be doing is in this episode I'm going to be showing what all these buttons do and going over the database and all that, but I will not be going over in detail. I'll just be quickly summarizing what each thing are, and then I'll be having an episode on each tab of the database. So to start off, you create a new project by just going File, New Project, and now what we can do is, I can't really see my keyboard, so I might do some spelling errors here or there. So once this is created, alright, so now here we are in our new project that we just created. It's as simple as that, and then to open a project, all you gotta do is hit Open. So now we have all these tabs, and I guess I'll just start off over here. So that's the new project, that's the open project, and that's the save project. Very important buttons, very easy to understand. That's cut. Is that paste or copy? I'm not too sure. Well, one of them's copy, one of them's paste, and this is the undo button here. And this is the map editing tool, the map editing tool. So as you can see here, we've got various tiles that we can place down, and we just use that tool there, and then we can use these over here to choose different tools to paint with. So we've got the square tool there, circle tool there, we've got a fill tool, and this is a shadow pen, so you can put shadows down, custom shadows. Then you can click over them again to get rid of them. And then also, if just say I want to use this tile but don't want to have to go back in and select it here, we can right click on a tile, and then it will select it for us. So there we go. Then right here, this is the event tool, and so the events allow you to do things like create NPCs or monsters and that. So we could, I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm not going to explain in too much detail because once again I'll have an entire episode on events. So there we go. Now we've got a guy that looks like us. Let's change it to something else. Yep, so there you go, and then you can put stuff in here so you can make him say stuff like so. So now when we talk to him, he will say something. So that's the events, and you can do a lot of good things with events. Over here we've got the zoom tool, the zoom out tool, and this resets it to the normal zoom level. This here is the database, which I'll get into in a second. I'll just explain all these. And here's a really cool thing. This is the plugin manager. So in the old RPG makers, you could use Ruby, but you had to import scripts, and then you had to edit the scripts themselves in order to change, various things, various options that the script creators allowed. But now we have the plugins. So as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of different plugins here. And we select this item core, for instance. As you can see here, there's a description of what it is, who's it by. Then the parameters here, you can change these parameters, and these will change the script itself. So then you don't have to actually go into the script and edit it. Maybe you don't know scripting. And so if you double click on here, you can see they have descriptions and that. Then you can also hit the help file here, and you can see all the documentation that they've got, and also plugin commands, which I'll be going over in the future. These allow you to do some even more advanced stuff with the scripts if the script creator has them. And yes, so it's a very good system. Then right here we have the sound test thing, which is the same as the old RPG makers. So you can change the pitch of sounds and the volumes, but this won't actually change them within your game. This is just a test thing. You have to change them for events and that. This right here is the event searcher, so you can type in an event name. So what's this event called? EV001. So let's try searching for that. EV001. Whenever it has to be capital. There we go. But you can't actually, it doesn't actually take you to the event. Like, just say we were on a different map and we double clicked on this, it wouldn't take us to the event. It just tells us where they are on here, so it's not really that useful. But I guess if you've got a lot of events, you can use it. This right here is a very cool character generator, and I'll be going over this in more detail in the future. So yes, that's very cool. Then this here is the playtest button. I won't be clicking that because it's got really loud music right now. Then we got the database here. This is our actors. So right now our main character is this guy here, Harold. And your classes, this is, you can say like warriors and mages. Skills are the skills that these classes can use. You got your items like potions, all that, your weapons, your armors. These are your individual enemies and their stats. And then the troops, you can combine the enemies, and these are the things that you actually fight. So you don't fight the enemies. You do fight the enemies, but you set up the actual fights for here, and you can set up events. So then, when they have a certain amount of health, they do a certain skill or something. Right here, you got stats for like poison and all that. Animation. You got your tile sets there. Common events. I'll be going over all of this in the future. So that was just a basic rundown of the overall stuff. I hope you guys have enjoyed. See you in the next one.